So many business owners want to do this, but we really get intimidated by actually writing and writing an article, a letter. So how do you write an annual letter for a small business? You know it's important. You know it's something that you want to do, but how do you do it? Hey, make sure to go check us out, by the way, mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy to understand a metric health of your business. You know that moment when you open the mailbox and you see the letter with your name on it, right? Those letters are right there. Not the spam mail, the credit card offer, or the latest internet bill, but that feeling you get when you open a letter personally addressed to you, Hannah or Jason. Behind those words are thought, courage, joy, laughter, tears, surprise, or even motivation. Words are powerful, especially when they're directed to you. Words matter. The thoughts, the intention behind those words, they matter. The way those words make you feel or react matter. I want you to think about this. Every major global religion is based on a holy book, writing. The door to every major global movement or cause has typically stemmed from a book, a song, a poem, a prepared speech, a manifesto, all writing. One of our favorite phrases is this: if it's not written down, it doesn't exist. So why don't we write more often? Well, we're scared that we're not that good at it. Novelist Louis L'Amour said, "Start writing no matter what. The water does not flow until the faucet is turned on." Isn't that good? One of the most powerful, durable, and recordable ways to share your human thoughts as a leader is to write them out, personally addressed to your team. Of course, you have doubt. Poet Sylvia Plath helps us to confront our doubts, saying, by the way, everything in life is writable if you have the outgoing guts to do it. The worst enemy to creativity? Self-doubt. When you write a letter to your company, you have immediately created recorded history. When your business is 2 or 10 or 40 years off into the future, those future team members and leaders will be installed with the founders or previous owners' principles, the ideas, the innovations, and the foundations. When you do not write a letter to your company or to your business, it gets lost to time. We're encouraging you and challenging you to write a letter to each member of your business every year and personally mail it to their home with their name on top. Not a different letter to every person, the same letter, but to multiple people. The first exposure I had to a powerful annual letter is Amazon.com founder Jeff Bezos in his 1997 Amazon shareholder letter. That's why I actually said Amazon.com, because it's the old school back in the 90s. I used it in my first ever coaching session with a client as we built out their vision story. And in that letter, Bezos works through some key elements that we can put into a simple template to help think through our powerful annual letter. First, Bezos begins his letter with key milestones that Amazon has achieved throughout the year. It's short, it's sweet, and it's very powerful coming right out of the gate. No fluff. You dive right in. You might even say something like this: Dear Hannah, team, whatever. We saw Acme Company grow beyond our expectations by about 5%, and you were a huge part of that. Our goal is to move beyond where we are at now, and for next year, become the second largest XYZ company in our county, or whatever. Next, Bezos then goes on to discuss multiple opportunities that stand in front of the business. Even if you're staring down the barrel of a recession, opportunity is in front of you. What is it? What could your business do, even if you don't know the how quite yet? Writing this letter forces you to see opportunity and then take the risk of sharing that opportunity. Use wisdom, use discretion, be bold. You can do all three together. Third, Bezos begins sharing true stories that are aligned with their unique core values of long-term and obsess over customers. Those were two of their core values. With each of those stories, he is also diligent to lay out bullet points of what the impact will be to Amazon from these stories, both the fun parts and the challenging parts. For instance, an impact of long-term is, he says this: when forced to choose between optimizing the appearance of our GAAP accounting and maximizing the present value of future cash flows, we will take the cash flows. He's honest. He's discreet. Bezos shares what he can share, but I'm sure he doesn't share everything. Also, remember that Amazon is a publicly traded company, so they'll tend to be more open about their financial numbers. You may wish not to share those. With whatever you write, just ask yourself, how will this impact particular team members when they read it. The overall goal is to celebrate, to encourage, to inspire, motivate, show appropriate vulnerability and vision cast through your letter. Use your discretion with how much information to share. The next item, Bezos shares some key metrics that may make sense to the Amazon team. What will make sense to your team? Is it the number of increased contracts signed this year compared to last? Is it the user ratings that have increased year over last? Your performance rating, safety metrics? Well, what are they? What are those key metrics that matter to your team? This may be a great place to share those. Fifth, Bezos devotes an entire section just to the team, to celebrating them. He's aspirational and he says things like this. The past year's success is the product of a talented, smart, hardworking group, and I take great pride in being a part of this team. Bezos is also very sober, mentioning, it's not easy to work here, but we're building something important. Near the end of the letter, Bezos then goes into full-on vision casting and goal-setting mode. It's a sentence-by-sentence power punch to the soul of each team member, as if to say, I so value you that I'm going to stretch our horizon so you will always have a place to run by doing your highest and best work. In fact, I might even use that line in my letter this year. Where are you headed? What are the broad steps that will it take for you to get there? Remember the words of the Jewish prophet Habakkuk. Write the vision down so those who read it may run. Finally, Bezos signs off with a 2-sentence summary. This would be a good place for you to reinforce your mission statement and say something like this. This was a powerful year to insert your mission statement. So for us, this was a powerful year to liberate business owners from chaos. And I'm beyond grateful for you. Thank you for your work, your commitment, and for your devotion. To summarize, here are the 8 elements that we've pulled from Jeff Bezos' 1997 shareholder letter that will help you write a simple, powerful, and meaningful letter to your team. Number 1, be personal. Number 2, celebrate the milestones. 3rd, talk about the opportunities ahead. 4th, line out the value-based stories and their realities. 5th, focus on some key metrics. 6th, celebrate the team. 7th, do some vision casting and goal setting. And finally, give a sincere summary. That's it. Proof your letter, send it to a team member along with a trusted advisor for review. Read over it 1 or 2 more times and then address it to each one of your team members and send it to their homes even. Make sure to keep a few copies for yourself, and next year, when you're ready to write your next letter, pull this one out, dust it off, and enjoy the nostalgia as you look back just for a moment before you head forward. Go to mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy to discover the health of your business.